Hello, beloved. How are you doing? Thank you so much for tuning in. It's your girl Linda Muyobo here of the Linda Muyobo Show. Today I am, you know what, I'm always excited, but today I am super, super excited. As a parent, I am super excited because with me in the studio, I have a 9-year-old. A 9-year-old who is so talented and so gifted and so passionate about what she does. I'm trying to think, what did I used to do when I was 9 years old? I know I just used to play around, do my schoolwork, eat and sleep. Why? Because the generation that we were raised in, our parents really didn't nurture our skills and our talents, so we kind of missed out. And we are now playing catch up. But I am actually humbled to be sitting with this guest in the studio today. She is called Austeja Neringa. She's a singer, an award winning youth speaker, an actress, a model, and a published poet. At 9 years old, she's already done that. I'm so excited. Ladies and gentlemen, meet Austeja Neringa.
Hi.
Hello, how are you?
I'm great, thank you.
Thank you so much for coming to the show
You're welcome.
to share
It's a
your
pleasure.
passion and also to inspire all the young ones who are at home and to inspire the parents as well, how they can nurture the talents and the gifts of the young ones, right?
Yeah.
Because I know you're very passionate about what you do. So how was school?
School was great.
It was great?
Yeah.
What's your favorite subject?
My favorite subject, I think, is English.
It's English.
Yeah.
That's why you're a poet. Yeah. So English is not your favorite subject. Anything else? Maths? Do you like maths?
I also like PE too.
PE, okay.
Yeah.
So you're very sporty as well. A little,
I guess.
I guess. That's good. Neringa, Astea, what I want to find out is the first time when I saw you, I told myself, I said, you know what, I need to get this girl on my show. And that was when I visited Des O'Connor's speaking women in business. And you just blew the room out completely. I was so excited. I was like, I just sat there in awe and I was watching and I was like, wow. Because that was the first time I actually saw you speaking. And actually, you asked a lot of thought-provoking questions on that day. Don't you think so? Do you remember the day?
Yeah,
You
I
do remember. You did like it, didn't you?
Yeah.
You enjoyed it. Yeah? So tell me about your speaking.
Well, the first time I spoke was in August last year at the Yes You Can event. And then the next time I spoke in September again at the Yes You Can event. And then this year in February, I spoke again because in September I won the Youth Award.
Okay, what?
As a speaker.
Congratulations.
And then my most recent speaking engagement was at Des O'Connor's Women in Business.
And you enjoyed it because that was the first time that I saw you. Yeah?
Yeah.
And you're looking forward, of course, to some more speaking engagement.
Yeah. On July the 6th, I'm going to be speaking at TEDx Farnham.
TEDx Farnham. Wow, 9 years old speaking at TEDx. Now, you know what? That deserves an applause. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You know, there are a lot of 9-year-olds who are sitting at home right now. Okay, maybe they're at school. But probably they have some skills. And how would you encourage parents to nurture their children's talents?
I would just say kind of let them be and let them do, and then just kind of observe them and then find out what they want to do, and just you don't have to take them to things, or you can, but you can just support them
With what they want, what they
Yeah.
like to do.
You can just say like, oh, you're so amazing, you can do it, you're awesome.
It's just somebody believing in you, isn't it? And supporting you. Is that right?
Yeah, that really helps.
It does help.
Yeah.
And would you say having a mentor does help as well?
Yeah.
In a way?
Yeah.
Yeah? Because they kind of push you a little bit and guide you as well, isn't it? And so, okay, so TEDx is coming up. When is it coming up?
It's on July the 6th.
July the
TEDx
6th.
Farnham.
And what are you going to be talking about?
I'm going to be talking. The theme of my topic is young children of today, leaders of tomorrow. But the theme of the actual TEDx is the future is now.
The future is now. And it's true, the future is definitely now. The future is actually for the young ones. And you know what? I really want to appeal to parents. You know, as a parent myself, I've got two young children, and I try, and my husband and I really try our best to nurture and actually guide them. Because when you actually identify the gifts that your child likes and you nurture it, they'll actually flourish everywhere
Yeah.
in all areas of their life. Don't you agree with that?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
do.
Because if maybe your mom wasn't supportive, you would be struggling in some areas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I,
So
I would. She has such this support system, and it's not just my mum who supports me. Like my sister is there, and she's coming along, and then she is cheering me on.
oh,
And she's when my mum's busy because she's managing me and she's doing the camera or whatever. She's there and she's supporting me, and she's like, "Oh my, well done."
that's why you're flourishing, because you've got a very good support system. You know what? And the sky is the limit for you. I just can't wait to see when, probably in 10 years' time, where you will be. Because if at 9 years old you're already doing TEDx, only God knows what you'll be doing next. Where would you, beside TEDx, where would you want to go and speak?
I don't think I've really
You haven't
thought
thought
about
of
that.
that.
Well, I'm not really sure.
So if somebody wanted to hire you to go and speak at the event, will that be okay?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would be great.
How can they get in touch with you?
Well, my social handle
Mm-hmm.
is at Austeja Neringa for Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, and YouTube.
Okay. So if you're looking for a child genius to come and speak at your event to inspire the young ones, then Austeja Neringa is the girl to call. Seriously, she is a good speaker. And we're just going to play a clip of her on stage so you get a feel of what Austeja Neringa is all about. Okay? Get a feel of it.
My name is Austeja Neringa. I'm an actress, a singer, and a speaker. Where in your life are you letting someone tell you what to do, what you can achieve, what you can become? Well, they are unqualified to do that. Is it in your business, in work, in your job, in your marriage, in your relationships? Thank you.
And I suppose that room was full of adults, right?
Yeah.
And you're speaking to adult, a 9-year-old speaking to, I'm just trying to understand. A 9-year-old speaking to adults. Why? Because your message is very important.
Thank
It
you.
is very, very important. Well done on you. I'm so proud of you. You know that.
Thank you.
Now, I know you've written a poem as well.
Yes, I have.
And we're going to read that at the end, right?
Yes.
Will that be okay?
Yeah.
Because I want people to know exactly. Because you not only does she sing, but she speaks and she writes as well. So tell me about your experience when you went to Child Genius.
Well, Child Genius was filmed last year, and I was the youngest competitor on the show. I was 8, turning 9, and then it was aired this year, and I was on there, but I did get out in the first round. But it was such an amazing experience. Like there were so many different things I could learn from, like from the filming to even like learning stuff.
And how long was the whole process with the filming?
I think I'm not sure.
You're not sure,
It was
but
quite
you did,
long though.
quite long, but you did enjoy it, right?
Yeah.
Would you do it again?
I think it would depend what it was for.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because it was quite challenging.
Is it? But you did have fun doing it.
Yeah.
You did have fun. Oh, wow, I'm so excited. Now, your passion as well is to be an actress,
Yes.
right?
Definitely.
Have you acted?
Well, I was in Child Genius, and then I was also an extra in a different film.
Do you remember the name of the film?
It was The Baby.
Okay.
But at the moment, I'm just going to auditions.
And how are the auditions
Practicing.
going?
They're actually really good. Like I'm getting through to the next rounds and going on.
And you're enjoying it.
Yeah.
Very soon we're going to be seeing you acting in a nice program, right?
Yeah. I don't think I would be doing it if I didn't enjoy it.
Of course, of course. You know, it's actually very wrong for someone to do something they don't love.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, well, a lot of adults do that. Why? Because they just have to work and put food on the table. But it's very important. Wouldn't you say for people to do what they love doing?
Yeah. Because
know?
then it doesn't feel like a job or
That's right.
or anything anymore. You're just like, oh my gosh, this is so nice. I get to do this.
Yeah, and you get paid for doing it as well.
Yeah.
So if there was a producer watching the program right now, what would you tell them? For your
Trying to
acting?
think. I'm not too sure.
You know, but you want to be an actress.
Yeah. I don't know what I would say.
You would just maybe encourage them to watch you or maybe call you to come and audition in one of the movies, right?
Come check out my Facebook page.
Exactly.
Get in contact with me.
And give you opportunity as well
Yeah.
to do what you love doing. You are such a shy girl, isn't it? But you are having fun, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Definitely.
you are having fun.
Yep.
I'm glad to hear that. Let me just check my phone. I think a message has just come through. Okay. All right. Now, Superheroes Adventure. Was that a book that you published a long time ago?
No.
No? You didn't do that?
No.
Okay. We are going to take a short break and we will be back. I think somebody said about.
My name is Austeja Neringa. I'm an actress, a singer, and a speaker. Where in your life are you letting someone tell you what to do, what you can achieve, what you can become? Well, they are unqualified to do that. Is it in your business, in work, in your job, in your marriage, in your relationships? Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming back. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. And with me in the studio is Austeja Neringa. Now, Austeja is going to talk a little bit about her instruments, playing instruments, right?
Yes.
So,
Okay.
which instruments do you play?
I play recorder. I've done grade 1 and grade 2 in recorder, and just recently I started learning the keyboard.
The keyboard. And how is that going?
I'm getting along pretty well.
Yeah?
Yeah. I think it's easy because I also do singing lessons, so it's easy for me to pick up the notes.
Of course, of
Yeah.
course. I think the two of them actually go hand in hand.
Yeah. Then you can sing and play the keyboard.
Oh yeah, it's fun. It's fun. I'm planning to learn how to play the keyboard as well. It's something that I would like to do, but I haven't decided yet. But it's something that I would like to do. So have you played? I know you've just started playing the keyboard. Is there any songs that you've played already?
Not at the moment. In lessons I just I'm learning a song at the moment, but I can't remember what it's
You can't
called.
remember what it is. How about the recorder?
The recorder. I've always wanted to do piano or keyboard, but I was doing recorder at first, and then I switched to keyboard,
Okay.
and now I just have recorder group lessons.
Okay, and how often do you do that?
We do it every week.
Every week. And you enjoy it?
Yeah.
So if a child was watching and maybe they were thinking of they're not sure of what they want to do, what would you tell them?
Just kind of see what you enjoy the most. Don't overthink it or just process it too much. Just kind of go with what you enjoy. So if you're leaning into one area, go into that, and you don't have to make it definite because you still have the rest of your life.
Of course.
You can try different things, whether you like them or whether you're like, oh, that's not really for me.
So it's good to try different things.
Yeah. And just go where you enjoy it the most.
So that's the best advice you can give them, right? It's good to try everything,
Yeah.
you know. You cannot just narrow it down to one because you do singing, which you love.
Yeah.
You want to sing anything right now?
I am not
No?
really at the moment.
That's okay. Don't worry. Not. That's fine. That's fine. You know what I would love you to do? I want you to read the poem that you wrote in this book, and you can actually find Austeja's poem in Rhyme Craft, right? And it's on page 25.
Yeah.
So you wrote this poem when you were 8 years old.
Yeah.
Now I want you to read it. Take your time, read it
Okay.
so people can actually hear it. Okay?
It's part of the Young Writers Program, and it's one poem published in Mini. So it's called Happy Singing. I like singing because singing makes me happy. It makes me jump up and down. My mummy says I've been singing since I was born, but I say that can't be true, not even out of tune. Still I sing and I'm completely devoted, and in my head I have voted. I'm going to be a singer because that's what makes me happy. At the start of the night I sing myself to sleep, throwing lyrics away, keeping them for later, and sometimes using them in certain songs. I like singing because singing makes me happy.
You know, while you were reading that poem, I was just looking at the glow on your face. And like you said, you're encouraging the young ones that do what you love because then it will make you happy. And of course, singing makes you happy. You know, because I could just see the glow on your face as you were reading it. You were so happy. Just reading the poem a lot, and you were reading about happy singing. You know, I'm going to be a singer because that's what makes me happy.
Yeah. I don't think there's any point in doing something that doesn't make you happy.
I know, but unfortunately, there are some people who do things that don't make them happy, isn't it?
I know.
What would you tell somebody who is doing something that doesn't make them happy?
If you really can't, just try and find what you like about it. Try and find what you like about it the most. Or if you don't have to do it, find something that you do like.
At least find something that you love to do that makes you happy.
Yeah. Or find something in it that makes you happy, that you like.
Because I'm sure there must be something in it that can make them happy, isn't it?
Yeah.
So like for somebody who doesn't like maths, I'm sure they can find something in maths that can make them happy.
Yeah.
Or somebody who doesn't like English. Because you like English, okay? And there's a child out there who doesn't like English. They should find something in English that they like, isn't it? Something at least.
For me, I like English because whenever we're doing like creative English, I can just write about anything because it's just a creative story. I could write about aliens jumping into a glass of water and finding computers everywhere. You can just let your imagination flow.
Run wild, yes.
You don't even have to make it structured like aliens aren't even such a thing, and how could they jump into water, and how could there be computers in water because electricity doesn't work. You can just be free in that.
But like you said in the beginning that people overthink things, right?
Yeah.
It's not good to overthink things.
Yeah.
And that's where fear steps in.
It's not, I don't think people should overthink it, but you have to think it at least some point.
No, you have to think it, but sometimes people overthink it, isn't it?
Yeah.
And you should just let it flow. So if you don't like English, try and maybe go to a creative writing
Yeah.
and just write anything that comes to your mind.
Yeah.
Even though it doesn't make sense, but at least write something.
Yeah.
And do not overthink. You see, unfortunately, with adults, we overthink sometimes. That's why it's always good. It's good to be a child. You know, it's really good to be a child because you don't overthink things. You know, you just go with the flow.
Enjoy it while it lasts.
Absolutely. Now, this is a 9-year-old telling you that you should enjoy it while it lasts. Come on, I mean, what more encouragement do you need? Like now you're talking on the show, we should enjoy it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah? And you're having fun.
Yeah.
Okay? And it's really nice talking to you because it makes me think. When I was 9 years old, and probably I was called for an interview, I probably wouldn't even know what to say. I would probably be so shy, you know, because sometimes when you're growing up and you're not provided with the right platform, it's sometimes difficult.
Yeah.
So encourage all the young ones out there and tell them, do what you love and just feel free. And the most important thing is enjoy it, you know?
Even if you're shy, you can just. For me, sometimes I'm shy, but when I'm talking about something I love, I just let rip.
You do, and especially when you're on stage, there's no shyness, which is good because you're doing what you love.
Yeah.
You know, I would encourage you if you are holding an event, please do get in touch with Austeja because she is a great speaker. I have personally seen her on stage speaking, and she is wonderful. You know,
Thank
you
you.
left a lot of adults and wondering in awe and wondering, wow, this is a 9-year-old telling me what to do and telling me not to overthink. It's good not to overthink. You know, it's good not to overthink. And I'm just wondering if there's anything else that you want us to talk about.
Um.
You want to share your social media handles again?
Okay. Um. You can find me on at Austeja Neringa for Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, and YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they can find you on there. If any kind of information that they need, they can get in touch with you there.
Yeah.
Whether they want to be a speaker on their program. And also, I'm looking forward. So when you record on the TEDx on the 7th,
The 6th. Yeah.
on the 6th, sorry, on the 6th of July,
Yeah.
will it be on YouTube later on?
Yes.
Yeah? I look forward to watching that. I'm looking forward to watching that.
Thank you.
Leaders of tomorrow, and you are the leaders of tomorrow. Okay, now I want you to take a minute or so, and this time I want you to address the parents. Please, just look into the camera and just speak to any parent,
Oh.
advising them.
Okay.
Remember, free anything that comes to your mind
Okay.
that they will benefit from.
When you wait as like a parent for a child.
Yes.
Okay. So as a parent of your child, just just kind of observe them and just see what they love, and you just help them, even if it's just by supporting them. Just see what they love to do and just observe them and see that, like, oh, they like doing this. Okay, then just support them and help them, and just even encouraging them, saying, "You're amazing. Well done. That was brilliant. Fantastic. Keep on going. You're awesome."
I love that. I love that. Everybody needs encouragement. Could have more Austeja in the world would be a much better place.
Thank you.
The world would be a much better place if we could have more children like this speaking up with a lot of confidence. But that confidence only comes where the child is being nurtured and being advised and being actually even enforcing the belief that you can do anything that you set your mind on. That's right, right?
Yeah. One more thing I would say to parents is, don't try to overprotect your child. Just protect them enough and let them make mistakes. Let them learn things rather than overprotecting them. So then when they're an adult, they can't function because they haven't been able to make those mistakes. So let them experience life rather than being so protected.
Yes.
Too protected.
Too protected.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, because we live in a society where they need to protect the children, right?
Yeah. But protect your children, that's fine, but sometimes
It's
overprotecting.
overprotecting them is
Yeah.
not good. Yeah, it's true. It's true. Now, I want you to tell the viewers as well when and where you are at the moment and when they can watch the show. They should look out to watch the show.
When will the show be at?
Just tell them that look out for my show on the Linda Muyobo show.
Okay. Look out for my interview on the Linda Miobo show on the Sky Channel 589.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming, by the way.
It
I've
was
really
lovely
enjoyed.
to be on the show.
Thank you. It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure. And you're welcome to come anytime. Probably after your TEDx talks, you can come and talk about it, and actually how children can also even sign up to become TEDx talk, isn't it? But I think to become a TEDx talk, you need to be trained.
I think so, yeah.
Because you were mentored to speak on TEDx talks. They don't just take anybody.
I think, well, we'll talk about it, discuss it
Yes,
later.
you will talk about it when you come back. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a pleasure chatting with Austeja Neringa. And like I said, she's a singer, actress. She's an accomplished published poet. If you want to get in touch with Neringa, please do get in touch with her on our social media handles if you want to come and speak at your event. And I will see you again next week on the Linda Muyobo Show, where I will have a guest coming to speak about property. And of course, if you want to get into property for the first time, why don't you join us as well? And from us here at the studio with Austeja Neringa, we're saying bye-bye for now. And thank you so much for tuning in, and God bless you. Bye-bye.
Bye.